We are
Happy
live.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
A day
Thanksgiving,
early.
everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving Eve.
And I just want you guys to know that the only reason we are 60 seconds late is because Royer was telling a story.
Yep.
And I was hovering over the go live.
I'm known long and far
and
for my
he was
long
expressing
stories.
a story that he had to finish before we could
Actually,
come
we
on.
didn't even finish it.
Yeah, we haven't even finished it. I cut him off.
It's like, okay, we got to go live.
We have
Royer,
things to do.
You're done.
We have things to do. So he got cut off from his story. He has not been cut off from rum yet.
No.
So we are super excited about that. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out with us on this beautiful Thanksgiving. We appreciate you. We're going to have so much fun. We've got some fun rum news to talk about. It's obviously Thanksgiving tomorrow, so we're super pumped about that. I'm going to post this in the Facebook group.
You all here.
Boom.
And let's share the love by maybe a few thumbs up.
Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up. Let us know you're here in the comments.
You can do it anytime.
You can always let us know what you're drinking. Doesn't matter if it's a rum, Dolphin on the Rocks, or
if you're
something
new,
else that you enjoy.
What you're drinking, where you're from.
We love that. So make sure you guys check that out. And make sure, if you guys haven't yet, check out the links down below. We've got the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok, and we've got our Patreon with our premium rum club in there, the Rum Dog Rum Club.
Rum Club?
The Rum Club.
Rum Club. What happens with the Rum Club?
Ships
Robert,
rum.
tell me.
Ships rum
Go
directly
ahead,
to your doorstep,
tell me what
and
happens,
then you get to receive it. Drink with us every single week. And I'm sorry if you didn't hear that because
oh
we were
my
interrupted
gosh,
the entire
I still
time.
don't know what's going on.
There it is. That's it. So that's down there for you guys to check out. We appreciate you drinking rum with us. Now let's get some hellos out of the way as we are having some fun tonight. Daily Double. Sean's in the house. How you doing, Sean? Yeah.
Sean.
How we doing, Carlos?
Hey,
Welcome
Carlos.
in. Michael, thank you for the thumbs up. Fred,
Love
hello. How
Fred,
we doing?
You know what? Fred shared with me a couple of bottles that he recently picked up.
Ooh, something fancy,
right? Something really
Black
good.
Heart.
I think
little Black Magic.
He did not get any Black Heart or any Black Magic.
Oh man!
But he did pick up a couple of nice bottles.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna reveal
I
it.
don't know.
Is Fred gonna reveal what he's drinking?
Sure.
I'm excited about that. I want to know what Fred's drinking.
Yeah.
Happy Rum Day, Minister B. How you doing? Welcome in. Super glad you could be here. Drinking a Cuba Libre.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
With Barbancourt 8 years. So to tell you a secret, I just went out to my local liquor store. I found a bottle.
How much that you got left?
I did this 3 days ago, and it's almost gone. It's in my freezer, and I just drink Barbancourt in the glass on ice. I just pour it on. I pull it out of the freezer.
You actually, you
pour it on ice, right? And I just drink it, and it's about gone. So that was 3 days ago.
I mean, we've got the 15-year here.
It's a passion, not a problem.
We've got the 15-year here.
The 15 is my favorite, but that one's harder to obtain.
Not much left. And Jean-Marc, if maybe you're watching. Maybe.
By the way, speaking of Jean-Marc, speaking of Barbancourt, what the heck happened to our reviews, guys?
Yeah.
We just went through to find our Barbancourt reviews. They're gone.
We gave you good, solid reviews.
We had 3.
Because we enjoy your rum.
We had 3 reviews.
This was from 2 years ago.
And none of them are left.
Before we even met you.
None of them are on the YouTube. So I'm like,
what happened?
What the heck happened, guys?
What happened?
So we got to go.
Jean-Marc, come on, look into this, pal.
I'm going to go try and look through our archives and see if I can find our old videos. Otherwise, we're going to have to do new videos. Oh, darn.
Well, and we can.
Shucky
so it just means we're going to drink more
Drinking
rum.
more rum.
Drinking more rum.
God, our life is hard.
It is. It is, right?
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
We're here for you guys. It's not for our enjoyment. It's so you guys.
We did. I mean, we did a couple of reviews. We did the 8-year and the 15-year.
I think we did. I think we did the 5-year too.
Oh yeah, we did the 5-year.
Yeah,
and solid reviews. We loved them all. It's like,
and they're all gone. So I'm gonna go find them.
This was even way before we even met them. I'm
gonna find them. And if I can't find them, we're gonna redo them.
You know what? I'm guessing maybe they tore them down after they met.
Me, literally 10 seconds into Rum Fest this year, they meet me and they're like,
they're on their phone.
Tear it down.
Yeah.
Burn it down.
Yeah. Get that shit off there.
It's a reasonable response. It's a reasonable response.
Damn, these are the guys that, oh my God.
Now, if you guys haven't told by Royer's sailor language tonight, he has had a few rums this evening.
I apologize.
So as we get into this, just be patient with Royer. He's just going to let loose a little bit, and we're okay with it. If Pat McAfee can yell all kinds of swear words, you'll be okay. We'll get you through this.
thank you for reminding me. I'll
You're all
clean it
good.
up.
You're all good.
I forget that we're PBS friendly.
We try to be. We're not, I don't know if we are, but we try to be. Let's see here.
Yeah, we don't want to get tore down.
All right, what do we got here? Sean's working on a syrup for cocktails tomorrow. That's the thing to do for Thanksgiving. What's everyone drinking on Thanksgiving? What's the rum? You got one rum to drink on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
what's it going to be? What is it going to be? I want to know. I'd be excited to know what you guys are taking. Let's see here. Fred says he's got several rums he hasn't tried before. And Bob and Koo is great straight.
So is that what he said?
Bob and Koo is great straight.
Yes, fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think this is really cool because when we became acquainted with Fred, his main go-to
was Captain Morgan.
It was not Captain.
Oh, is it not?
It was 15-year
Admiral Nelson.
Yeah, they don't make a 15-year
Are you
Admiral
sure?
Nelson.
They might.
No,
you don't know.
No.
I'm just,
my God.
Come on, Royer, spit it out. What are we telling here? I'm just guessing rum companies at this point. 15-year Blackheart?
No. Oh my goodness. I have had a little bit much.
Yeah, you have. Why don't you think on that for a second?
I'm gonna pause.
Why don't you think on that for a second?
Help me out here, Fred.
It's a sad day. I ran out of Eldo 12, Sean says.
Eldo.
Sean,
15 Eldo.
Sean's
is
got
what
you.
Fred likes.
Yeah, it's Eldo 12 actually is the one that he likes the best.
How do you like the 15?
No, he doesn't like the 12 is the best value.
No, Fred, chime in here.
He likes the 15, but the 12.
He likes the 15.
But
I think
12,
that's the one that he really goes towards is the 15.
It's the 12.
Eldorado.
It's the 12.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
God, I'll bet you a shot.
We are not doing that again tonight.
We already did this.
We're not doing that.
So in the middle of the video tonight, Royer and I both don't know the price point because it was a gift. So we did a battle. And I bet him a shot during the video.
This? He was 25 cents off.
I got it within 25 cents.
Oh, my
Royer's
God.
off by like $4. Okay.
Yeah. A whole $4.
A ton.
Right.
And Royer had to do an extra shot, which explains Royer's behavior tonight. So let's see here. Drinking some Ron Zacapa 23 Solera. Michael, great rum. Love that. It's a great rum. I went to a tasting event at Ben's Beverage Depot. I'm feeling good right now. Greg, welcome to the party, and I'm glad that you're feeling good. I'm glad you're feeling good. Fred says it's my first Agricole. Funny story. I think they're taking Agricole off the bottle. From what I for Rum Bob and Koo. From what I understand, they're removing the technical term Agricole, I think.
Yeah,
moving forward.
I do believe so.
Just as a cane rum instead, juice rum.
It's a pure sugarcane juice rum.
Yep, there it is. So, it's such a thing because it's like from where it's at, the technical terms, everybody's starting to fall into line. So, because you got some people in some countries starting to crack down.
There's actually only one country that
can make Agricole.
That makes true
Agricole.
I
don't even remember where it is.
I believe it's Martinique.
Is it Martinique?
I believe
Might
so.
be. Yeah. So there's only one. So it gets all technical.
But it is. I could be wrong.
But it is Agricole. Let's just, for our sake, we're with you. I believe it is Agricole, and I will still say that. So, let's see here. Plantation XO Mark G. The XO got some hugs and kisses in the glass tonight. Very great rum. Sadly, the family voted on an amaretto sour for tomorrow, but there will be a rum or two made as well. Hey, Sean, you got to do what the family likes.
You bet.
Specifically because you got to spend the whole day with them.
You do.
And it would be really frustrating.
And I know how that can be when you have to spend the entire day
with somebody. Like, God, they didn't pick the right thing, and they got to be here. I guess I'll please them. Speaking of pleasing people, guys, Royer performed a sin.
What did I do now?
It's a big deal.
What?
And we're going to air it out on the internet for the world to know. Okay.
What did I do now?
First of all, last year I come over at 5 a.m. We started turkey on the smoker. Okay. We're cooking. Okay.
This year, all the way back to last year.
This year.
I have a hard time remembering yesterday.
Royer calls me yesterday, 2 days out. Proceeds to tell me, hey,
we're changing the menu.
Hey, we're changing the menu.
Yep.
We're actually not doing a whole turkey. We're doing a turkey breast and a ham. And I was like, Royer, you can't do this 2 days before. I already bought everything
I can.
A turkey. So now I had to go out and buy all kinds of different stuff. prepare a whole different menu to make this stuff on the smoker. And I told Royer, it's just not going to be as good because I had to do this on the fly. Whereas the other thing I've been planning for months.
No, you told me it wasn't going to be magical.
Magical, not
it
magical.
It won't be magical.
Screwed up. You messed up is what I'm saying.
That's what he said.
This is the
screwed up.
I drink rum.
This is no longer going to be a magical experience for you.
There it is. Took away your own magical experience.
Those were his exact words.
And that's what happens when you mess up the menu at Thanksgiving. It's important. Okay, now that I'm done yelling about this on the internet, Fred says Havana Club Añejo Bacardi. That is a good one. That's a fun one. We got that one right there.
Is that this one?
Yep, that one right there. Got a good rum there. We got the 12 and 15
this
for Eldo. The 12. 15 is high prices.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Greatness.
Whatever. Yeah.
Runs in the veins.
Yeah, whatever.
Admire it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best there is, the
okay,
best there was, and
whatever.
the best there ever will be.
Oh my
Might as well be
God.
drinking Romero rum tonight. You're welcome. The Eldos are beautiful rums, Mark. Yes, they are.
They are beautiful rums.
I've almost
we
finished.
are completely out. That's what.
Yeah, we don't have any.
We don't have any.
We actually drank all.
That's
of them.
really sad.
Greg says I have almost finished off my first Eldo 15. I have another in the basement. Smart. See, this is the basement.
Show off.
So we don't have any.
Yeah, we don't have
was surprised it didn't say agricole on the Babanku. Yeah, so that's why they changed it because it can only be made in a certain country technically. The Culiana Agricola is the best and easiest to drink. I like that. I like perspective because I'm a Barbancourt Babanku person. For as far as like agricole rums, I would say that's the easiest to drink. This is a very, very delicious drink. Although I think we're going to change your mind, Greg.
Yeah.
When we get a hold of,
hang on.
When we get a hold of our new review of the rum,
which we haven't done yet.
Look at that. It rhymes too. The new review of the rum Babanku. Look, I can make a whole thing out of this. Make a theme song for them. I'm just saying, it'd be a big deal. Going to be fantastic. He's going to grab it. We debuted it last week, but I do think that this is potentially the best, easiest rum agricole, which is not a technical agricole, but I'm calling it that, to ever drink ever.
So this is 110
or the 55, depending on where you're at. You get it'll either say 55 or 110.
The Haitian rum. This is a rum that you can actually enjoy all on its own.
Wow, have you ever had one of those before, Royer?
I might have had one or two.
One or two, just a couple. Just a couple. We appreciate all the new viewers that jumped on. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and let us know you're here as we're talking about the best and greatest rums. Speaking of the best and greatest rums, Royer, we did something tonight. We made a list.
Where was I?
We made a list.
Oh yeah,
we made a list.
I was here,
and we checked it twice.
We did check it twice,
and we started narrowing down.
I think we actually have it narrowed down
to the top 10 rums. Of 2023.
So here's a question for everyone out there. Please let us know your opinions of what your favorite rums for the year of 2023.
What was the best rum you had?
That's this year.
Best rum you had.
And see how it compares with the rums that we have reviewed.
I want to know
Let
you
us
guys'
know what
best rum of the year.
What rums do you think should make the top 10?
What do you think?
Give us 10 rums.
I just want to know your favorite rums that you drank this year. I don't even care if I've had it or not.
Top 5.
Yeah. Top 2. And I ain't talking number 2.
No, see, you're setting the bar low. I'm setting it a little bit higher. I want to know the top 5.
I'm sorry. I want to know the best rum, not the 5th best rum, Royer. Jeez. Sorry.
Everyone's palate is different. Do I need to remind you of this?
I'm sorry.
Everyone's palate is a little different.
I'm sorry that 5th place is good enough for you.
I think.
But I want everybody's top 2.
And you wonder why I drink. Oh, my God.
I do. I can't figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Happy Turkey Day Eve. Chris, how you doing, Chris? Welcome in. Chris is here.
Chris.
Party can begin.
I've been waiting for you all night.
Chris says, Jeremy and I are driving to his parents for the holidays, so we won't be as involved this evening, but wanted to come make an appearance. And what an appearance it was, Chris. We appreciate you guys jumping in.
We appreciate
Drive
that.
safely.
Yes.
And we appreciate you listening to us for a few minutes on your journey.
Yes.
Because we just yell a lot, and I can't imagine it's super enjoyable to listen to a couple Midwesterners yell into a microphone while you're on your road travels. So we really appreciate you taking this time.
Question, I'm curious. So they live in Montana, right?
Yes.
So, and we're in the Midwest here,
because
right?
we stalk everyone that subscribes to the channel.
We know exactly where
we
you
can
live.
see
We
you.
know exactly. We're watching.
You can't just
we're
see
watching
us.
you.
We see
we're
it.
watching you.
We see it.
So, Chris, do we have an accent to you?
Do we?
Do we?
We don't have an accent.
I know, right?
No, we don't have an accent.
We don't have an accent,
No,
right?
we don't.
But everybody.
This is what America sounds like. Okay.
Chris, chime in here to let us know your thoughts on this.
This is
do
what
we have an accent?
America sounds
also,
like.
As a reminder, everyone check out our list of our rums that we've done this year in 2023. We really want to know what you think should be some of the top rums that should be placed there.
And if you want a hint to where to start, if you go click on our videos and scroll to the Kuliana section,
yes,
it is the Kuliana rums was January 4th.
Of this year.
January 4th of this year, we kicked it off with Kuliana. So make sure you start there, work your way through, and check out the rums that we did.
I want to take a minute here. Robert, what do you got in the glass tonight?
First of all, Royer, I want to take a minute here. And if anybody saw our cover photo, shout out Bald Eagles.
Oh, yeah. America.
So I literally looked at Royer before the show, and I was like, oh, man, we should really have a turkey. And Royer proceeds to grab the bald eagle and was like, this'll do. I'm like, yeah. Sure. They both have wings, I guess.
They're both birds, right?
They're both in the same bird family.
But nothing's more American than Thanksgiving.
That's right?
True.
I mean, well, bald eagles is pretty. I mean, that's
why I grabbed the bald eagle.
That's probably the most American thing,
right?
I'm just saying. So anyway, moving on. This evening, I am enjoying the rest of the finishing of the bottle.
You're finishing that
rum.
That's not the Royer share.
XO.
Wait a minute,
it's gone.
What the?
It's been had. It's been had, Royer. I actually finished a bottle. This might be the first time in like months I've finished a bottle on the show.
Maybe weeks.
Weeks. Days. Been like 4 whole days.
Since I finished the bottle.
I'm not drinking enough rum.
Practice.
Practice makes perfect.
All right.
What do you have in the glass tonight, Royer? Don't punch me like I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm just reading things. What do you got in the glass tonight?
Like you're not paying attention.
Mr. Aggressive. You're gonna hit me. Joan, where's HR? Toby Flenderson, get in here.
Joan's been sent home. Okay, I've got a little Bayou XO.
There you go. That's right. A Royer share. Yeah,
I
expect that to be gone tonight.
It might be. Might be.
Might drink through it. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up here. I gotta scroll back up because we got all kinds of stuff here. Greg says, oh wait, hold on, backing up. We gotta back up further. There are so many comments.
Oh my goodness.
I almost ordered the Romero. They have a few different ones. Go for the furthest one aged. I forget if it's 15, 10, whatever. Go for that one. Trust me. Don't think twice. Just go for that one. Forget the rest. Maybe 12. Yeah, forget the rest. Just go for that one.
We met them at
I'll help you.
The Miami Rum.
I'll make an executive decision for you. That was the one.
We're gonna help you spend your money.
Was just a tremendous rum. The others were good. They were good rums, but that one, phenomenal. Happy Thanksgiving, Mrs. Doc. Welcome in.
Oh my goodness.
Super glad that you're here. Hello.
It was awesome meeting her in person.
Yeah, you know what? She lived up to the hype.
She did.
She really did.
She did.
You know, when she walks around, confetti cannons just go off.
They just do it.
If you guys ever meet Mrs. Doc
where they're from
Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum in person, she literally walks around and confetti cannons just go off.
In case you haven't watched the show a time or two.
Yeah. There's a giant sign.
Or you haven't seen the giant sign right here.
You know, that's there.
Yeah. Here's a bottle right here.
There it is. Tonight I'm having a rum old fashioned with Cedar Ridge Lost Pirate rum. It's pretty good, so I made a double.
So that's Greg, I'm guessing, since he's from Iowa.
That is Greg. Is he?
So yes. So I heard that Cedar Ridge did come out with a pirate rum, and I really want to get a hold of that.
Yeah.
And Greg, did you pick that up at a local Hy-Vee by chance, or
Ooh.
Just let me know?
Has to be local though. If you went to a different Hy-Vee, it's cheating.
Yeah.
Has to be a local one.
It's just not the same.
God. All right. Now that we've asked that question, moving through some of these comments here. Michael Z, for the new guy, what's an agricole?
Oh,
great question. Great question. We got a definition for you for rum agricole. This is usually the best way to say it because we're never going to say it right.
Yeah, we will.
We won't.
We won't say it.
We won't. So I'm gonna read it verbatim from Wikipedia.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Rum agricole is the French term for sugarcane juice rum. We, just so you know, I describe it as it's a sugarcane juice rum. That's literally what I say. But this already added French. There's so much more info.
So you're aware, there's about 3% of the rum that is out there. That's only 3%.
That's agricole.
That is actually made from sugarcane juice.
Yeah. So much molasses.
Not sugarcane molasses, but sugarcane juice, only about 3%.
So this style of rum was originally distilled in the French Caribbean islands from freshly squeezed sugarcane juice rather than molasses.
Yes.
So there's your facts of agricole, right? Kind of given a bubble definition to keep it simple. There's there's still stuff, but as a general sense, that's a really good definition.
That is a really good definition.
Because you have people like Barbancourt and you have just rum, right?
And Kuleana.
Right? So they're a sugarcane juice rum.
They are sugarcane juice rum.
They don't put, they put agricole on it, but like these guys, they just put sugarcane juice rum.
Yes.
So it doesn't technically make it agricole because there's, like I said, there's
there's a little bit more to it.
But listen, if it's sugarcane juice, just know you're in the right atmosphere of agricole.
Yes.
Right. Like you're in the ballpark.
If you're wondering what agricole actually tastes like, and agricole rum actually tastes like, look for something that mentions the fact that it's made from sugarcane juice.
Yeah, 100%. Greg says Queen Share all the way. It's got to be on the top 10. We'll see. Just Rum was bold enough to be like, hey, I'm going to send you this rum. It's going to make your top 10 before he even sent it. So I'm just saying, we'll see if he lived up to the hype.
You know, it's...
Drums and Rums is in the house.
What?
Paul, how you
here?
doing? He says, I'm surprised you guys aren't drinking turkey-flavored rum. We don't have turkey-flavored rum. Can you believe nobody has that?
So many ideas.
I mean,
KFC
has a chicken wing rum, like a chicken rum.
KFC. We should talk to them.
We should talk to them.
We could be sponsored.
I tell you what. So we got pickles, hot dogs. We don't have turkey. I just don't have turkey. It's just not an option tonight. Otherwise, we definitely would be, because
seems like there's an open market right there.
Sounds like something we need to explore.
I think there's an open market.
Who's gonna make a bottle of turkey rum? Ooh, yummy. Let's see. We had a dark rum mojitos with Doc's Dark. Mrs. Doc says, I love that. That is awesome. Mark G says we don't have an accent.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark, for confirming that. We definitely
that.
don't. Let's see here. Did you guys try the Plantation Sealander for the rankings? Donald, we did not have the Plantation Sealander, mostly because we haven't found it.
We have not.
We haven't come across it in our journeys yet, so it hasn't hit the table. But maybe next year. They're usually they were in Miami. That wasn't there. They didn't have it on a sample table.
No, they did not.
And they'll be in Chicago.
We would have had it.
They'll probably be in Chicago though next year, early in the year, March.
They usually do Chicago.
Is it April? April. So sometime in the spring. I just know it's in the spring. We'll probably find them out in Chicago. I'll just tell them. I'll be like, hey, I need to try this. What do I got to do? Yell at them. I don't know.
So that is one of the secrets. When you go to a rum festival,
yell at them about the rum you want to try, and then they give it to you.
You need to ask them, okay, so I see all these out here, and this all looks fantastic. How about the stuff that you have hidden back?
Hidden back. Ask them for the hidden rum. We do like finding hidden rum.
The hidden rum.
What's the hidden rum? Listen, guys,
because they have it.
Listen, you just got to start a YouTube channel in your basement with your in-law. And then
spend thousands of dollars on rum,
and then you ultimately will get to try the secret stuff behind. It's like the perk that we get for spending all of our money on rum. Yeah. So we appreciate everybody that does that for us. We've had a few companies do that for us. Bayou, Bacardi.
Yep.
We've had a few behind the curtain.
It's funny because I think Barcelo
did it for us as well.
I mean, there are some rums out there, some companies out there that are continuously looking to expand, their flavors, their expressions, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Looking for that new market.
And Angostura did it for us too.
Angostura did it. Who really did it? Solid.
Everglades White Lightning sent us a bottle before it was even on the market.
Yes. So tremendous. This is the Cubano. The Cafe Cubano rum.
Bam.
This is actually one of the R&D bottles.
Yes. There it is. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to catch up on comments. As a member of the East Coast chapter, I don't hear an accent. Thanks, Sean. We appreciate you.
We appreciate that.
Media professionals trained to use the Midwest accent because it is the best, most understandable way to talk.
Oh, see? Mic drop right there.
We're the clearest, most easiest people to understand. You're welcome. Good deal. Just don't catch us with a dip in the mouth. Let's see here. Tron, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Tron.
Glad you can make it. Super glad that you're here. Hello from Palm Springs. Addie's in the house. How we doing?
Palm Springs.
Bam.
Nice.
Addie's here. We appreciate you. We're so glad that you're here.
What
Palm
is
Springs
the
sounds
temperature
nice.
there?
That sounds
Palm
nice.
Springs?
Does sound really nice.
That sounds really nice.
Couldn't ask for better weather. Us either. What is it today? 30? 30 right now?
I think it got up to 33.
I think the high is 34 tomorrow.
Is it? Yay.
Yeah. Yay. Just above freezing. 2 degrees.
Just above.
By 2 degrees. We're doing it. Why hasn't the Bayou brand not sent samples to Rum Club? Greg, great question. And that is, I'm glad this is on public forums now.
So I'm going to tell you all right now, do not be afraid to reach out and send emails directly to, I am not kidding.
They're tough.
Go ahead and send emails directly to Bayou.
I can't wait to run into them again.
Hey, oh yeah.
We got ghosted.
We did. We got ghosted.
We were setting everything up and then dead silence.
Yeah, I have the master distiller's personal cell phone number.
You probably should stop sending him selfies.
I thought he would enjoy that. Do not be afraid to reach out to them, contact them, say, hey, we belong to this awesome rum club.
Absolutely.
Through Just Drinking on YouTube channel. And we thought you guys would be working with us to try and help expand your awareness.
How dare you?
Why are you not joining them?
Yeah, so obviously we're fighting for all the rum we can get. We do have some companies that showed a lot of interest that we are talking to right now that I think we're going to get some rum samples set out early next year.
Yeah, I really think
got a couple that I'm feeling real good about.
Yeah, probably 3 actually.
That 3
and a 4th one.
I didn't know Blackheart got on board.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No, we did not contact Blackheart.
Oh man.
No, we did not contact Blackheart.
They need to experience.
But I will say that we had some really good conversations with one of the world's largest rum companies.
Yes, Blackheart. I'm glad we're still having the same conversation.
And I think, I don't really want to say who it is, but I think that we might have a chance of maybe
getting some samples of some new upcoming products.
Products.
I love it.
But only
we're going to figure it out.
Only if you're in the Rum Club.
Speaking of Rum Club, we got a meeting this Sunday. We are going to see all your beautiful faces because you guys got a bottle. Speaking of a bottle, right? Rum Club just received their packages. For those of you who are in the Rum Club, you should be receiving them if you haven't already. And you should already have, or it's coming, of this beautiful big bottle that was just sent out.
Not quite this big.
But look you can see this is the size, the small one here is the size we normally send for a sample. Yep. Just Rum was like, we got
we're
you.
Gonna step this up.
And we got the Queen share and we got a much bigger bottle sent out. So you guys should be receiving that if you haven't already. We're going to be meeting on Sunday, and sipping along with John from Just Rum, having a delicious beverage.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to join us. He's going to be joining us. He's going to hang out. He's going to hang out.
At 4:30 p.m. Central Time.
It's going to be super fun. So if you guys are looking to have some rum sent to you, talk to some distillers, drink amazing rums, that link is down there in our Patreon. You can check that out right down there. Now, we have so many comments flowing in, but I'm going to get a piece of news out here that I know you're going to love.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm hanging on.
Hang on before you do. So I know that we've recently had another new Rum Club member join us.
Yes.
Right? And I need to reach out to John. And John, he may be watching tonight or he'll catch up with us later. We need to make sure that we get him.
These are all good things for Rum Club conversations, but these people need news, Royer.
Okay.
They need the news.
All right.
They need to know what's happening in the rum world. What's going on?
We will try and get you taken care of.
Okay. To you two specific people out there that one was for you. But the rest of you now, let's get it
You
going.
know who you are.
You know who you are. Let's get it going. Thanks for the chime in, Royer. We appreciate your specific news. I really like that.
Right.
Liars Partners with David Guetta. What do you think Liars is, Royer? If you had one guess as to what Liars is and what it has to do with rum, tell me what you might think it is.
Gin company? I have no idea.
Well,
Vodka.
you're actually not super far off.
Okay.
So, Liars is actually a non-alcoholic alternative for mocktails that is for gin, vermouth, triple sec, tequila, rum, whiskey, and more for ready-to-make mocktails. And they've partnered with David Guetta. This is coming, whether you guys like it or not. This is the thing, mocktails. And the mocktail rums and things, the non-alcoholic, this is only going to grow. It's only going to get bigger. It is only a matter of time before you see Bacardi non-alcoholic, before you see Captain non-alcoholic, before you see these mocktail rums that are tasteful like that, but they are not alcoholic. I'm telling you, this is coming. I mean, they're partnering with the celebrities. It is growing, and it's only going to happen more and more. So whether you like it or not, Royer, this is happening.
Okay.
Wow. What a, whew, man, those are some deep thoughts. Tell us more.
All I'm going to, there's some things going on up here that, I'm just not really sure that I really want to share.
First of all, nothing is ever going on up there. So don't lie to us, Royer. Tell us how you really
feel. It is spinning. It's trying to catch those gears.
Yeah.
It's trying to catch those gears.
Gear, like one.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that.
To each their own.
Now, you guys know.
I appreciate the fact that, let's just move it on.
Yep, there's Royer's standpoint on that. Mocktails is happening. It's growing. You can read more about it. More of them are coming out. We're going to see more of it. I think it's a fun thing, and I understand it. I get where the new generation is with what they're doing. It's
I'm an old guy.
It's an interesting thing to see
maybe not
grow.
as much as him.
So, with that being said,
I apologize. I may not.
With that being said, Royer, I always try to find a good reason to harp on Ohio. It's just kind of in my nature. We have
friends in Ohio.
I know.
What are you doing?
They're good people. Okay,
yeah, they're good people.
I'm not saying they're not good people, but let's just.
Good God.
But the Browns are from there.
Oh, we're going sports here?
And the Bungles are from there. So Ohio, rum, Ohio. Okay,
Rum, Ohio.
We gotta give
Rum, Ohio.
We gotta give a little harp on Ohio. Ohio drinkers need a pour after a big liquor price hike this summer. Talk about this for a second. Ohio rum, scotch, and other liquor may need to step back and have a drink because prices of some alcohol have jumped these past few months, climbing more than 40% in some cases.
Crap.
40%, Royer.
40%.
That's huge.
That is
a
huge.
massive jump.
So what are they? How do they warrant this type of jump?
Well, I think I figured it out.
Okay.
So we have liquor sales across the nation and everything,
yes.
And I think they looked at Ohio, okay, and they were like, okay,
they singled them out.
Okay, specifically because they were like, God, they got the Browns and the Bungles. These guys are going to buy alcohol no matter what. Well, because this is what they're dealing with. They got to get through the day.
They got to get through
and they hiked them things like 40%. And they were like, this is what you drink now. So
we're making money.
That's what it is. So I think that's what it is. But this is crazy. So, I mean, you're talking about 40% is not a small amount. And that's the largest inflation that I've heard of thus far across the country.
That is not a small amount.
In America, like we've seen 5, 6, 7%. Like I've even seen that
10%,
10, 12%. I've even seen 40% is massive.
That's huge.
So for what I have to say for people in Ohio, if you like drinking, it's time to move. I mean, it's time to get out of Dodge.
Come to Iowa.
You can come to Iowa.
Come to Iowa.
I
even know a realtor that might be able to actually.
We are all nice people. We're never going to be mad at you. Like whatever, just come here. There's tons of fields. We're building all kinds of housing.
Here. The beaches of Iowa. We tell you about it all the time.
It's got to be better than Ohio. I'm just saying. So I'm just saying. Shots fired. Anybody out there from Ohio is going to be like, this jerk, idiot.
Please send all your hate mail to Robert.
I love it. I've actually never been to Ohio, so I love it. So I've never.
It's a great state.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it better
it
than
is.
Iowa?
No, it's
Yeah, no. Okay, there's the answer that I was looking for.
It's
That's
actually
it.
pretty similar.
Okay, yeah, but it's not as good. I asked you
No,
if it was better, and you said no.
No, it's not
So,
better.
there you
but
go.
It's just as good.
Yeah, no. You're saying we're equal to Ohio.
Yes.
All right, get off the show. All right, you're fired.
Joan, can he do that?
Fired.
Joan.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you. Can he do that?
Yeah, I can.
She said that you
I
can.
I definitely can.
No, she's shaking her head right there.
Well,
she says no.
Yeah, well, little do you know, Joan works for us, so we can. Okay. Let's see here. I love that we had the first person we hire on this show is an HR person because of the problem.
And it will be Joan.
Listen, we have to fight all the time. Me and Royer just go at it all day, every day. That's what it is. This is all it is. The pirate rum is everywhere in Cedar Rapids. I did get mine at the Hy-Vee on Edgewood Road. Okay.
Good to know.
Very good. Very good. I'm here, but listening while I make cookies. Gina.
Making cookies.
What kind of cookies? What kind of cookies?
Oh, yeah.
I got to know the kind.
Yeah.
We just made sugar cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
So we just made sugar
cookies. You guys
did?
did?
Yeah, we did. It's fantastic.
My daughter and you?
Yeah.
So you
mostly her.
I was gonna say
I drank rum.
Yeah, you just sat there.
True story. Yeah. She actually made cookies.
Looks good. Can I try one of those?
True story. She actually made the cookies, and I was drinking rum in the living room.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
That's actually
other than that.
That was very real. That very much happened. Let's see here. Drums and Rums podcast. Cheers, Paul. How about pumpkin spice rum? You know, it's funny because I really like pumpkin spice, so I'm all for it. I'm all great. The Just Rum makes a seasonal spice.
They do.
There's a gingerbread spice from Captain.
Didn't we have one down here?
Ginger spice is an easy one for the holidays. Blue Chair Bay spice is a very big ginger rum that I think is very good for the holidays. I think ginger is one of those spices that if you find a ginger spice rum, that's holiday rum. I mean, it's very holiday rum. You know, it's like gingerbread, right? Like you have those same flavors in there. You just
gave me some great ideas. One of the things that I want to do next year is I want to get a pumpkin. Okay, I'm gonna get a pumpkin. I'm gonna, you know, like I'm gonna make a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, but I'm not gonna cut the face out. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
hollowed pumpkin.
I'm gonna take a hollowed pumpkin.
Yes.
I'm gonna take some spiced rum.
Yes.
And I'm gonna pour it in there and age it.
There's gonna be a bunch of stuff in there though. Like you're gonna have goop everywhere.
No, you will. No,
it's gonna peel all the
take
stuff.
The goop out.
But it's gonna peel off the sides.
That's
what
alcohol. Coffee filters are for. That's the only purpose coffee filters have.
The only purpose.
They
don't do anything else.
They don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Right? So
it has no other purpose other than to siphon rum.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, that's what I use coffee filters for. Because I don't drink coffee.
That's true.
Right?
That is true. You do not like coffee.
So what do you think? Would that work?
I don't know. You should just do it.
Greg, Sean, what do you think?
Hop
on here.
I feel like you need to just stick to drinking rum when it's delivered. I think I don't know.
Well, how could we do that?
We have a rum club for that. That ships this rum straight to our door. We just got a box.
We did?
Shucky darns, Roy.
Shucky darns.
Shucky darns. Let's see. By the way, I think I'll start posting low carb cocktail videos this week on YouTube. Greg, we're excited.
God bless you.
Get it posting.
Yes,
we're excited about that. We absolutely love on that. We appreciate you and all that. 68 in Palm Springs, drinking plantation rum. It's almost 5:30 p.m. 68. That sounds miserable, man. I mean, gosh, how rough.
Yeah.
Rough, Adam. Rough.
Yeah, let me imagine you're probably sitting outside.
You could be in Iowa in 30 degrees right now, but you're choosing to be in Palm Springs in 68 at 5:30 p.m.
I'm not really sure who's making the wise choice here. I just don't know.
Obviously us. Thanksgiving weather forecast for Grundy Center. High of 39.
Yeah.
Low of 24.
Baby.
Oh, it might be warmer than we thought. I thought it was supposed to be 34. Grundy's only 30 minutes away. So
about 45 minutes.
Well, if you're driving, God, I have never experienced a slower driver. We drove to the airport and we're going to Miami. Great story that I didn't tell you.
Is it really?
We go.
Is it a great story?
And all of a sudden, me and Jesse, our cameraman,
not even look at the clock.
We're looking at the clock, we're like, Royer, it's been an hour and 10 minutes. Why are we not at the airport?
It was not an hour.
The airport is an hour away.
The fact is, You looked at your watches when I got to your house to pick your silly butts up.
No, you took forever.
And then
such a slow.
You
drive.
guys took 20 minutes to load your stuff into my truck.
No, you drove so slow. I mean, it took you.
I was doing 75, 80 miles, watching the speed limit all the way.
Mm-hmm. It took you like an hour and 20 minutes to get to the airport. It was, and it's an hour away.
That was from the time that
I picked
your silly butts
like
up.
You put it in Google Maps, and they're like, "This is an hour away," and Royer's like, "An hour and 20 minutes later." Pull in.
Don't do I have to put up with this?
Take my time. Taking my time is what he's doing.
God, you're lucky.
Yeah, I know. Let's see here. Just Rum Queen Share sent a massive sample. Thanks, John. John coming in clutch.
Yes.
Can't wait. I know he's celebrating right now. So we're looking forward to seeing him on Sunday in Rum Club. It's going to be super fun. Some people do not want to drink alcohol or have to not drink, but it's not my wheelhouse. The mocktails, right? It's got a place.
Yeah,
when Greg says it, it makes sense.
I agree with Greg.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I agree with Greg.
Makes sense when Greg says it.
It
but
does.
When I say it, you're just like, oh, no.
Whatever.
Well,
you
have you seen the new movie Old Dads from Netflix? Because that's you. Okay, it's you. All right, the guy that just yells at everybody for all the new things in life, and you're like, nah. Just saying, that's you.
That's me, huh?
That's you. You're welcome.
All right.
Let's see here. Greg says, don't come to Iowa. It's a liquor control state. Too many great things I can't get in Iowa, which is true.
Unless you belong to the Rum Club.
Unless you go to the Rum Club. We have a loophole.
We've had enough.
So, so Gina's making chocolate chip with dark chocolate chunks.
Oh, I love dark chocolate. I love that.
I'm also making Oreo white chocolate chip cookies. That sounds bomb.
She sounds amazing.
Yeah,
she sounds amazing.
Man, dang it. I wish we were having some of those cookies.
I would love to have some of those cookies.
Freaking awesome.
She sounds amazing.
Gina sounds pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. Making some amazing cookies. So we got that. We're all caught up. Are you ready for some news?
You got more news? More than just the mocktails?
Yeah. Royer,
okay,
obviously. And Ohio news and making fun of Ohio. Don't forget about that. Okay, because we're here to make fun of Ohio. Don't forget that is a subcategory of this show is making fun of Ohio. All right. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so you have to understand it just comes with the territory.
Okay, I
gotcha. Okay. Now we're done with that. Worthy Park diversifies with premium white overproof rum. So we've had Worthy Park.
Yeah, we have.
All dark rums.
We haven't reviewed any of them on our channel yet.
But they're darker, right? They're barreled and all of that. So they're coming into this white overproof.
We have a couple bottles back here.
So if I'm going to give a projection, so we called this a couple years ago when we said rye whiskey barrels were going to be the thing. And we nailed it. Everybody's doing it. Okay. We called the sherry cask when everybody was going to be doing it, and they're all doing it. Okay. We're seeing it. We started seeing that. We have experienced recently some of the stuff that we're kind of experiencing coming up here is this white rum. And if I had a guess of what was to come as far as actually right now, mocktails is the thing that's coming up right now. But if I had to guess of what's next for rum, where the market is going to gear, is white overproof rum. I truly, and I believe this because we just experienced Babanku, 110, 55, right? Tremendous rum.
It is a tremendous rum.
Best white rum. Super, super delicious.
Well, I mean, it's a really good rum all on its own.
You don't get a lot of white rum that you can just sip on its own. And this is one you can.
Not typically.
And I think that a lot of people are starting to get in this avenue of cocktails and trying things with white rum. I think it's starting to gain some traction.
Okay.
And I think in the next 6 to 12 months, I think that this is going to be where the market segment gears to, as everything else is still riding up and going. But I think this is what is the next in line up and coming thing is white overproof rum. I think we're going to see it from more companies.
That prediction
right now. I mean,
you're making that statement right now.
I am, because we've seen it from a few different companies. Bob and Koo just came out with theirs, and now I'm reading Worthy Park is doing theirs, and I'm like, you know what? There's no way this is not going to be a train.
So, from my perspective, it's like Worthy Park is following in the footsteps
of Bob and Koo.
I
mean, they did an amazing job. They really did.
This is no kidding.
So that's
I
where I'm
can't
at.
wait to actually do the review for this.
So looking at modern trends of what's coming, I think you guys can expect to see white overproof rum become more popular. Don't gear away.
You know who else makes an awesome white overproof rum? Quick.
Is it right here?
It is.
It is.
It is. Uncle John's cut from Just Rum.
Bam. Yeah, so I mean, I think white rum is going to take a precedent for a lot of different reasons. I think cocktails have become really big, and people are learning traditional rums, how white rum is used in cocktails. So I think it's become more popular. And don't gear away from white rum just because you might have had some experiences of what you think white rum is, because they're becoming very different. They're starting to very much diversify what white rum really is, and the flavors are changing now.
Yes, they are changing. I think actually some of them, some of the companies that we've talked with, they're actually going back in time on some of on how they're producing some of these products, some of the flavors that they're trying to bring back from the past. They're trying to introduce something retro, I guess, or something new.
Vintage. It's a vintage experience, right? They're using old stills, old processes.
We talked with Plantation last year, and they're bringing back into circulation some of their older stills that they actually had decommissioned. They're having them reworked, and they're actually bringing them back online. And why? Because those stills create a specific flavor, a texture, a tone that you have for certain rums, and they know that, they realize that.
Yep.
And so do other rum companies.
Absolutely.
And so they're trying to rebuild some of the past so that everyone out there today can actually enjoy some of those flavors and textures. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I think it's going to keep growing. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. So it's just something to keep an eye on if you guys are looking at market trends of where rum's going. That's the thing to keep an eye out for. Don't be surprised when you see more white rum. Last piece of news for you, Royer.
Got the last piece.
We got a bone to pick with Ireland. Ireland might have a drinking problem.
So, funny note. I
love that this is where Royer gears off.
So funny note. We love Ireland. Okay,
we do.
We have
a great following over there. We appreciate you.
You
Irish.
They are actually
are
one
fantastic.
Of our biggest followers.
Rum rats coming from Ireland, there. Like these guys here. Ireland's great.
It's amazing.
But they might have a drinking problem. We got an article that they might have a problem.
They can't get enough in.
They might have gone beyond a passion.
Really?
Yeah, the country itself is cracking down. The whole country.
The whole country is cracking down.
So riddle me this, okay? How many times in America are we banned from advertising a certain thing at certain parts of the day?
Well, I'm an old guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember when cigarettes were a big thing and we banned all the advertising for cigarettes.
Just entirely?
Yeah, pretty much.
You couldn't advertise cigarettes at all?
No.
Okay.
Magazines, TV, and
radio. Took it all away.
Took it all away.
Okay, so not quite that extreme.
Okay.
But Ireland has set 9 p.m. watershed on alcohol advertising. So basically breaking this down, there's different requirements. So Ireland,
tell us, Robert.
Ireland, this is good. So the new rules state that alcohol advertisements cannot be shown on TV between the hours of 3 a.m. and 9 p.m. Okay, so
3 a.m.
to 9 p.m. So it has to be after 9 p.m. and before 9:01
p.m.
to 2:59 p.m. is when TV alcohol advertisements can be shown. Okay. Goes on. Hold on. On sound broadcasts such as radio stations, they'll be blocked from placing advertisements between midnight and 10 a.m. And then from 3 p.m.
So midnight to 10 a.m. they're blocked.
Yep.
Midnight to 10 a.m. So 10:01 a.m. to 11:59 p.m.
But what I don't
Still
understand is
pretty
then it
broad
says,
spectrum.
and then from 3 p.m. to midnight. So wait, so if it starts at block from placing advertisements between midnight and 10, is it 3 to 10? Is that 3 p.m. to 10 a.m.?
Yeah, probably.
I think it's 3 p.m. to 10 a.m. I don't know why
Yep.
they broke it up into two sections, but I'm pretty sure 3 p.m. to 10 a.m. it's blocked.
They were probably drinking when they made that rule.
I'm just saying. Yeah. So they're just promoting healthier markets. They're trying to
that's good.
Trying to crack down on alcohol a little bit. Might be getting a little carried away. A little bit.
I mean,
don't look at Iowa. Got enough restrictions,
especially in the wintertime.
Gosh.
Don't look at Iowa in the wintertime.
Good Lord. What I want to know is, how does that work for really big events, like world events? Okay, like you got to look at the NFL is growing, right?
Yep.
It's growing out into.
They don't have the NFL in Ireland.
No, not the team.
Just saying,
but you can watch it.
There is no NFL team in Ireland.
No, but they're expanding to different countries. That, right? Yeah, they're playing in different countries. Okay. So what happens when Ireland is watching the NFL and Captain Morgan is the official sponsor of the NFL? How does this work?
They probably don't get that commercial.
And what I don't understand is like like the TV programs themselves are going to have it in the programs. Here's how you combat it. Ireland, are you listening? I'm going to tell you how to fight this. Okay. Are you ready? You don't need a commercial. Okay. I don't know if this is good advice or bad advice. We're in Iowa. We're just doing what we do. But you just start sponsoring a show on TV or the internet or whatever.
There you go.
And this is TV and radio. Internet streaming, hence where you guys are right now, in case anybody's wondering what internet streaming is. We're here. We're living it.
You're actually doing it.
This is where the advertising dollars are going to be, right? Because there are more people watching YouTube and streaming and all that. And you got Hulu and, like this you got all these advertising, Peacock. They got advertisements. There's no crackdown, I don't think, on streaming device. This is TV and radio.
Way, we have no control over you with all the advertising that you may have to endure in watching our videos. We have no control over.
But I did shut it off during the live. They don't have to worry about. Yeah, ever since they started messing with our lives, I do it afterwards. I turn it on. So if you watch live, there's no ads, and then I turn it on after the fact. Yeah. So you guys can enjoy ad free, because I think it's annoying when it breaks it up. I think that's stupid.
It is annoying.
The moment they started giving us a countdown to, some viewers are going to have a commercial, I was like,
it's funny.
No.
Those 5 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is, it seems like it lasts forever.
They're missing things. We don't need that. But I think this is interesting. You're just going to see more people having items in shows, as well as going internet streaming. This is only going to gear advertisers to spend more dollars in streaming services, in which case I think you're going to provide more dollars to streaming services, and we're going to just continue this. Whenever you try to act something, it doesn't go well. In history, history has taught us one thing. If you try to ban something, it doesn't usually go well.
You want to know how to really sell something? A little secret right here, right now. I'm going to share a little.
Give it to Rum Daddy
Roy.
So
I was in sales for a very long time. So you want to know how to sell something? You want to know how to sell something?
I don't
really,
know.
really well.
Oh, yes.
Really well.
Yep.
You let the market know that they can no longer have it.
Can't have it.
Can't have it.
Boom. You just created demand automatically.
You can't have it.
Now you have demand. But this isn't the product itself. This is just the advertising for the product. They can still get the product.
But that's what, in essence, that's what they're doing.
I'm just saying. All right.
Because let's face it, so the smoking industry here, all the cigarettes and everything here in the United States, when they banned all the advertising and everything else, that didn't do jack. That did nothing. It just actually, if anything, it spiked up for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this handles in Ireland, if it's really going to knock down on them purchasing things. Yep. I find that interesting, but I can also see where this is stemming from. I think that reputation has been with Ireland forever. as long as I've been alive. So I've never personally
been
been there.
as long as I've been alive.
I've not personally been there, but it sounds awesome. Sounds like it's our
I would
second.
love to go.
It's our second biggest viewership. I think it was our largest viewership for a while.
Yep.
When we first started the show, Ireland, the viewers in Ireland was bigger than the number of viewers in America.
Yes, it was
for a period.
No kidding, all serious.
So
all
totally.
serious.
True facts on how we got our
we
roots
love
started
Ireland.
is Ireland helped us get our boots off the ground. Actually,
Rum
rats over here.
Yes,
in this huge bottle.
Yeah,
where there's a giant. You know, they're Irish.
Yes.
Coming in with that background as well. So I mean,
awesome rum, by the way.
I think it's just tremendous. Tremendous culture.
Oh,
from them, every person I met from there.
I would love to go there someday.
Yeah, I want to go there too.
You know, it's funny. I don't ever hear anybody say, you know what? I would love to go to Iowa someday. Iowa. I have dreamt so long to go to Iowa.
So great here.
Oh my God.
They want to see the beaches.
What it's like.
The sandy beaches.
I've heard great things. I've heard they've got great beaches.
We have Iowa's largest frying pan.
And they got, you know what else they got? They got cornfields.
They got cornfields.
A ton of them. Far as the eye can see.
Oh my gosh, you guys would.
Can you imagine?
Every one of you is signing up for a plane ride to Iowa right now. It's gonna be so great. You're gonna love it.
I work for the tourism board now.
Do you? We have a tourism board. Is there tourism here? Ooh, all right. If you say so.
There's a lot of turnover in that one.
Yeah, is there? Because I'm trying to think.
Just can't sell it.
I'm trying to think of like four places you would want to go here. And I'm like,
Grundy Center, Fred, is not one of them.
Grundy Center is not on the list. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing that I can think of personally that I would be like, yeah, you got. I mean, there's nothing here that I would tell people you have to. I mean, this is a very small list.
But wait a minute. Wait. We've got the John Deere Museum.
Okay. How many times have you been to the John Deere Museum, Royer?
Too many to count, actually.
Oh, yeah. It's because you work in the industry, don't you?
I work in the industry.
Okay. So most people I ask that question say zero.
Yeah.
But we do have the John Deere
what?
Museum. They have a museum.
They have
Are you kidding me?
They actually have more than one.
So we have a tractor museum. Anything else that you say that people need to come here for? We're the Five Sullivans.
Yeah, we do have.
We have a couple museums.
Brothers.
Wow. Chuck E. Cheese is here. That's pretty great.
Is that still here?
Yeah, we still have a Chuck E. Cheese. Just saw an advertisement the other day.
Pizza Ranch.
Well, and there's all your reasons to come to Iowa. So, Pizza Ranch, Chuck E. Cheese, and a museum.
If you're planning a trip to Iowa anytime soon, let us know. We can help. We can help plan your trip. Wow, do we have the spots picked out for you? Holy cow! I hope you guys stay at the Holiday Inn Express.
So Thanksgiving is tomorrow, right?
It is.
I got to ask a quick question to everybody watching right now. I want to know two things. First of all, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Lasagna.
What's the one you look for?
Lasagna.
We've never had lasagna on Thanksgiving.
I really like lasagna.
For Thanksgiving, what's your favorite? What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? And what's your least favorite? What sucks? Okay. So green bean casserole is like the head for Iowa, like most hated foods. And I agree with that. So I'll start off with the one I dislike the most. I think it's green bean casserole, but a close second.
You're going to be disappointed tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Close second for me is cranberry sauce, like the gelatin cranberry in a can.
The jellied cranberries?
I hate that.
I love that. That's my favorite. That is my favorite.
Is that number one for you?
That is number one. Oh. I have to have the jellied cranberries for Thanksgiving.
No,
that is a must. I will drive for miles and I will pay store prices without a coupon for that jellied cranberry.
If you say so.
I will.
All right. If you say so.
I'm going to make you open up the can tomorrow.
So my favorite though, favorite is actually an unconventional favorite. There's a lot of good foods on Thanksgiving, a lot of different stuff. You would think it'd be like cheesy potatoes or something like that, but there's actually
my daughter makes the best cheesy potatoes.
Do you know why?
Because she's awesome.
Because my grandma gave her our family recipe for cheesy potatoes.
Really?
I've been eating this magnificent cheesy potato recipe since I was a child.
Really?
And my grandma passed on
that knowledge
with the original cards and gave them to my beautiful wife,
my daughter,
and who now makes the cheesy potatoes every year. My grandma made these every year, and now she makes them every year of the original family recipe for our family, our cheesy potatoes.
That's
And
awesome.
they're the best.
That's
they're the
awesome.
absolute best. That being said,
That's what it's all about.
But my favorite
yeah.
is Mom's macaroni corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what you call it. It's macaroni and corn casserole.
Yeah,
it's not really casserole though.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's not really a casserole.
So,
it's like it's like mac and cheese, but it's not.
Do you believe that she was only going to make a single batch? And I said no. I said we have to make a double batch.
2.
And she's like, well, but why? Nobody really likes it that much, do they? I was like, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nobody. Apparently, my name is Nobody.
I was like, Robert.
That's my favorite.
Loves that.
That's my number one.
And he will take helping after helping after helping of that.
I will have half a
every
plate.
year.
Half a plate is that.
It's like
it's so good.
Turkey.
So good.
No, I got to make room for the corn casserole.
Yeah, pretty much. I can make my turkey anytime, but I only get that corn casserole like once a year.
Okay? That's all we make it is just for Thanksgiving.
It's not really like the dry corn casserole that you're thinking of either. It's like got macaroni in it. It's I don't know how she makes it. It's fantastic. So your cranberries is number 1.
Yep.
Green bean casserole 0.
Yeah.
Now I'm green bean casserole 0.
Yeah.
And I definitely love the macaroni corn casserole. I think that's amazing. So I'm glad we're on there. What do you guys got? Let's find it out.
You know what else I would love to have? What I'd love to try this year is actually some dark chocolate chip cookies. Gina? Just saying.
All right.
Can you help guy out?
Let's see here. So let's get into some stuff. Greg likes a song that makes fun of Ohio. We love that too. Zachary, happy Thanksgiving, Rum Dogs. We're appreciative that you're here. Appreciate you. Nobody watches TV anyway. Everything's on the internet. Darn right, Greg. But cigarettes are not addictive, but alcohol, by the way. Yeah, right? Yeah, there you go. Happy early Turkey Day, Delta Leader.
Hey.
Appreciate you being here. Slipknot's from Iowa. There's nothing to like commemorate that, but they are. They come back every once in a while. We usually go to Knotfest when it comes back through. Hey, well, not Royer. We do. Not you.
I'm too old.
Yeah. You'd be great. Hey, y'all have the Iowa 80 truck stop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The largest truck stop. It's great. It's pretty great.
So when I was traveling, oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how many times I typically would stop in there, fuel up, get a pop or something. Usually, maybe a Coke for the road or a water. And there's always so many people out there staying at the I-80 truck stop sign, getting their pictures.
Ooh, the picture. Yes. Got to let people know you were there.
I would sit there in my car.
There's not very much in Iowa to take a picture of. You got to get it while it's here.
Oh
Okay,
goodness.
you have to.
I thought it was funny on so many levels.
Yeah, you have to. It makes sense. Okay, what else are you taking pictures with? Corn.
I agree.
Okay,
that's what they come to Iowa for.
Field.
Is the I-80 truck stop.
It's a lot,
yeah, baby.
It's a lot. Let's see here. I am painting my vacation home in Grundy Center with John Deere green. Fred's getting a vacation home in Grundy Center. We'll come visit you. Greg says we have the Field of Dreams bourbon.
Yeah, we do.
The Field of Dreams bourbon, but it's not that great. I haven't had it because I didn't believe in it right away because it was a big marketing thing on Field of Dreams. And I just stayed away from it because bourbon has too many good players in it anyway to let that come in and be that good. I mean, there's just too much other stuff. I didn't believe in a Field of Dreams themed one. Carlos, happy Thanksgiving. Turkey fave, Fred says. Cranberry sauce from a can. Fred,
yeah, baby.
I love it. Let's see here. Oh, turkey is the favorite. Cranberry sauce from the can is the least fave.
Oh, that's fine.
Fred.
To each their own.
Boom, Fred, we're on it. That makes sense to me. That makes sense. The cranberry sauce from a can is my least favorite too. I don't like it. Minister B, all the best. Love seafood pasta for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's fan. I like that. Nice. We haven't done that. Maybe try a theme. That sounds good. Try a theme.
Do you smoke that in your grill?
Sure, why not? Carlos says favorite cranberry sauce plus least favorite cranberry sauce. Most favorite deviled eggs. You guys are writing this. I am just deciphering. I think I got this right. Carlos says least favorite is cranberry sauce.
Nobody's on board with me.
Yeah, Nobody's suck, on board with me. You are picking the worst foods. Worst food.
I suck.
I do like deviled eggs, though. I'm a pretty big fan of deviled eggs.
suck.
I like those.
Yeah,
Greg
I love
says
deviled eggs.
Greg says turkey is great, but I have to sleep afterwards. Cranberry sauce is okay, but not my favorite.
You know, I love deviled eggs if they're made right.
Yeah.
Because there are some deviled eggs that I've had. It's like
they're not as good, and I've had that too. I have had that too.
Yeah.
It really does. It's all about your whipped in the middle, how you're doing it. It makes a big difference. It does.
Makes a huge difference.
Doesn't it ever?
Difference.
All right. Favorite is prime rib with mushroom sauce. Least favorite, deviled eggs. Delta Leader, prime rib with mushroom sauce. Sounds awesome.
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome.
Totally get why that's your favorite, because that's awesome. I love that. And I can respect why deviled eggs isn't the favorite for a lot of people. That makes sense to me. I like them. Not my most favorite, but I like them.
If they're made a certain way, I enjoy them quite a bit.
Yeah. We can add the cookies to when you come to Kansas City. Look at KC right up the road. Go KC. Do a cookie run. We need to do a cookie run.
We do.
Do a cookie run to KC. I'm sure they got rum in KC somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I'm sure we can find some.
I want to be clear. Gina would make us cookies.
Cookies.
Right? With dark chocolate chips.
I don't see why we shouldn't be heading to KC right now. Greg says pumpkin pie all the way. I do like pumpkin pie.
Okay, so that's another question. Pumpkin or apple?
I'm an apple guy. You know that.
I know.
Apple is my
pumpkin or apple.
I love apple pie. I'm super American.
So
it's funny.
I remember a trip that I took with my wife several years ago to see one of my favorite aunts. Her name was Aunt Doris. And she made, I used to hate pumpkin pie, but she made the best homemade pumpkin pie from scratch. And we get there, and she's like, you guys want to, you just drove up here all the way. Do you want to have a sliced pie with me? Enjoy this with me. And, it's like, she said, I just made this fresh pumpkin pie. I'm like, oh man, oh wow. Not quite like that, but I was thinking it in my head, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not really that hungry. And she looked at me square in the eye and she says, Royer, you really don't care for pumpkin pie, do you? And I said, well, Aunt Doris, to be honest with you, I really never enjoyed pumpkin pie, no. And she looked at me and she said, well, Royer, you've never had homemade pumpkin pie that I have.
Stop having judgments. Okay?
Right?
Stop judging things.
So she placed the slice of pumpkin pie in front of us. And it was like, oh my God, this is what pumpkin pie is supposed to taste like. Yep. This is really good.
You gotta have good pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
You gotta have good pumpkin pie. Makes sense. Gina, is the Really Bad Rum merch still part of the new Rum Club member package? Yes. So we are working on some things at the moment. So a little quick side note here for you, Gina, and anybody else who's new to the Rum Club, because we've had a few. We had a lot of people come on in segments here recently.
Yep.
So the Just Rum packages should have gone out. And then we are going to, at the end of the month, we're going to send it over to them as well. So you have more on the way, just so you know. There's more on the way. It is. There's just been a process to it because everybody's really busy this time of year. It just
seems like we've had a lot of people jumping in here.
And end of the year is always really busy for them as well. So we're trying to section it out a little bit and get it out. So have no fear. More stuff is on the way. Yeah, it does continue to come.
We continue to work hard for you.
I appreciate you searching the knowledge on this, though. Like, Gina knows. Okay?
She does.
She knows. She's not going to give us cookies for nothing, okay? We got to get it out there. We got to get stuff out there. I love that.
We have to earn our cookies.
We got to earn the cookies. Yep. We're going to get there. We're going to do it. Greg says, can't wait until tomorrow to fill my belly. Absolutely.
Yeah,
have a great Thanksgiving, Greg. Absolutely. Fred says apple. Minister B says apple pie with vanilla ice cream, baby.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Dang right.
Yep.
Apple is great, but too sweet. Pumpkin is great and not too sugary. So Greg's picking pumpkin. Okay. I love that. I was just curious because I need some sweet merch for the new bar. Oh yeah, we're gonna get you hooked up. We'll get you taken care of. We'll get you taken care of. We got to get some sweet merch for the new bar. Hey Gina, what's your shirt size? Just send it over. You don't have to put it here if you don't want to.
You don't have to put it here.
Send us a private message. What shirt size you want?
Send us an email.
We'll get you another one too.
Yeah.
We got
And
stuff. We got stuff.
We
got stuff. You can send us a message
we do have some stuff.
on anywhere you want. We'll get it.
Yep.
And we'll get it. Medium. Gina's a medium. We'll get it. I'm also a medium.
No, he's not.
What?
No, he's not.
Last time I checked, I was a medium.
Then you haven't checked in a really long time.
All right. It might have been a little bit since I last checked.
Been a minute.
Me and Gina wear the same shirt size.
It's been a minute. Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, my goodness. It's 8:10, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Goodness. Happy Thanksgiving.
You guys are amazing. No, you're the best, Gina. We appreciate you. We'll get some stuff squared away for you, and we're looking forward to Rum Club this weekend. We got Just Rum there. If you guys are looking for the Rum Club, the link's down below on our Patreon
will be there
to be a part of those future shipments. We love that. Also, check out the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, the TikTok, the Instagram, and all the links down there. We appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. It's going to be a fun Thanksgiving. We appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us a little bit.
All the very best.
Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Jeremy and Chris, if you're listening, drive safe. Don't drink and drive because you got to get there safely. And we appreciate you tuning in for a little bit.
Build those memories with your family.
Yeah, absolutely. Just super, super great. We're grateful for the holiday. I hope you guys all get some much needed family time, some rest and relax, and to enjoy some delicious beverages.
We all work really hard, don't we?
Most of us. Most of us. While you're playing putt-putt in your office.
Yeah, okay,
so we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. All the good stuff to come. Every one of you make this show what it is. We are so appreciative of each and every one of you spending the time the night before Thanksgiving. And you guys are here. That means the world to us. Thank you so much for being here, having fun with us. We appreciate you not letting us drink alone. It does help our morale a little bit. So we appreciate you for that. And we're just really thankful that we get to be here with you. So one thing we're thankful for this year, Royer, I think we can both say in agreement, is that all these beautiful people come and hang out with us week after week. And we get to drink rum with the best freaking rum community in the entire freaking world. And that's every single one of you guys. We love you guys.
You make it all possible.
We're super
appreciative.
We love that. 100%. With that being said, Royer, let's get these fine people into Thanksgiving.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Right here.
Right here.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.